Black America 2015.
Black America in 2015.
Hopeful. Feel hopeful.
To me, it's a shaky ground, bro. Like, to be real, like, I can see it being a very empowering group. I can see it being a very dependable group.
I feel like I would feel that way really in any decade in this country. There's always been at least a small vanguard of Black Americans who, if not fix, elevate conditions, better the conditions that we're in this country.
Because I feel like the majority still is the burden, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like on another thing too, it's not necessarily anybody else. You know what I mean? I really, in the bottom of my heart, feel like it's us. And the crazy thing to me is that we sit here and we blame everybody else, and I sit back and I'm just like sipping my tea, and it's like it's really us. We sit back and we blame the finger for everybody else. We'll shoot a dude for stepping on our shoes, yet and still someone murders some great leaders in Bible study. And we sit outside with posters. I ain't saying be violent, but I'm just saying look at that concept.
Even if they know consciously, many of them it's a subconscious thing, but even if they know subconsciously, yeah, my people being exploited, but I'm benefiting from it. I might be in the middle between the super rich and the very poor, and I'm just, got $900 million to my name, but I'm living good. There are people like that you don't necessarily have to get in and try to convince them otherwise. You can either fool them otherwise, or you can get in and learn, not lose yourself. That's the most important thing. Be really about your people, because that money will it would make you a integrationist real quick, and integrationist in the form of a simulation. Everything is, humanity is all the same. Everything is, there's no one group that's getting more, oppressed than the other. There's, I don't have an individual cultural cause to look after. That money would change all that real quick. You start thinking just like that, because as long as you can take care of yourself and take care of your woman, you're good in your mind. But you are always, no matter how wealthy you are always connected to the condition of your people. Always.
Black women.
The pros is they are the heart and soul of the world. I love women, man, for everything they stand for. To be able to, to birth a child, to be Black in America and holding your own. I think a lot of people really don't understand what Black women are doing right now. They are some of the most focused individuals. And in respect to women, not downgrading them at all, but I feel like now they are the power of the Black community. And for the men, that is that's a sad thing, not for them achieving, but for them taking what would be considered a man's role.
Responsibility.
You know what I'm saying? Very, very simply. And I commend women. They run the world. Point blank, period.
Trust. That's the number one issue when we talk about an issue being with Black women. That's their only problem, is trust. They trusted us on plantation, but they really couldn't trust us to protect them. And you transpose that to today, every image, we're still being castrated on television. Every image that you see of Black men, most of them are negative. So these images are, as a child, played over and over and over again in our minds, especially in our sisters' minds. And so they grow up thinking to themselves like, subconsciously, how can I really trust? So even when they get in a relationship with you, there's control factors going on there. You know, they're concerned about your infidelity. They're concerned about you being able to protect them. They're concerned about you being financially stable. All these things that they shouldn't even have to be concerned about. Those should be your concerns. And I'm not saying it's not human to have concerns. It's not, a something that would occur, but it's in a way that it's almost expected for there to be a failure, an issue in the relationship, and that causes that problem that we see. This huge numbers of today, black families breaking up, and children going without fathers and things of that nature. That today, if you look at it and you say, what is wrong with the black family?
What can we do now that can help build the bridge to start something new?
Yeah, God. Strong point blank period. For those that that's a little too much. I feel like it should be believing in something. You know what I'm saying? And not just falling for anything. Stand up for something. You know what I'm saying? That you actually know. You took the time out to, investigate, understand, learn. Third, believe in that. Go for that. You know what I'm saying? Love one another. It's quite simple. It's quite simple. Love one another.